your breath, it will help quieten the mind. First, then the process involves first deep exhalation, followed by deep inhalation. Hold the breath for as long as possible and exhale consciously. Relax the physical body. Also, the mind should not wander anywhere. It should just focus on the breath. Sit straight, switch on cameras, and the mind is focusing on the breath. The mind will quieten automatically. So now with a quietened mind, one should do upasana, dhyanam. This is called nididhyasanam on Brahman, the supreme truth, absolute reality. That is the message of the Upanishads. Upanishad mantra says, Sarvam khalvidam brahma, tad jalaniti shanta upasita. So, shanta upasita. Mind should be quietened first. Then do upasana, nididhyasanam on Brahman, studying Vedanta Shastras, understanding what Brahman is. What is Brahman? Sarvam khalvidam brahma. Everything around us, really, the absolute truth, only reality, only pure existence, absolute consciousness, absolute bliss is Brahman. From this absolute reality emerges the relatively real universe. So, lack of knowledge of the absolute reality makes us believe that the relatively real universe, which is all the matter around us, including our physical body, mind, sense organs, intellect, thoughts, emotions, possessions, all these things, relationships, all this we believe is absolutely real. We believe that's absolute truth. And so, this matter principle is never ever going to be constant, will be fluctuating ups and downs. So our mind also being attached to the matter principle goes through upheaval. One day very happy, one day very disappointed, one day depressed because of the lack of understanding of the absolute truth. Once you realize this, there is only one absolute truth, which is Brahman. The same absolute truth is also your own true nature. So, lack of our own true nature, which is now called as Atman. So, this Atman is not different from Brahman. So, this Atman, your own true nature, is essentially of the nature of absolute bliss, absolute existence, absolute consciousness. Though it is difficult to comprehend by the normal mind, which is wandering everywhere, by focused study of Vedanta Shastras, one can realize one's own true nature, Atman, as nothing but Brahman, to the nature of absolute bliss. So the Upanishad mantra also points out this important principle. Yato vacho nivartante apraapya manasa saha anandam brahmano vidvan nabibheti kutaschaneti. So, though it is beyond the comprehension of words, beyond words, ito vacho nivartante, aprapya manasa saha, I cannot grasp this Brahman as an object, cannot objectify Brahman, because the mind normally clings to objects. Brahman is not an object, it is what? Your own true nature, Anandam Brahmano Vidwan. Ananda Atma. Atman, your true nature is Brahman. So, by study Vedanta Shastras, you will understand that you are not this physical body, sense organs, intellects, thoughts, emotions, but pure consciousness, absolute bliss principle, which is Anandam Brahmanaha. It's all same as Atman. Vidwan should study, understand. Vidwan means one who understands, one who gets this knowledge. What happens? Nabibheti kutaschaneti, goes beyond all fear, goes beyond all confusion, and is established in absolute bliss. So, knowledge of absolute reality bestows bliss and immortality. How to systematically proceed to get the supreme knowledge. Let's continue the study of the Bhagavad Gita Shastram. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarvalokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Tadashivasamarampham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Tutismati Purananam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Katavam Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavatyapta Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om. All of you sit straight on cameras and chant Yam Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunmanti Dimyaistamaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः. Now chant this 6 slokas. Also understand the meaning properly when you chant the slokas. Om Shri Ganesha Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Teshamevanu Kampartham अहमज्ञानजं तमः नाशयाम्यात्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानम् येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Now remember these 5 shlokas constantly. Shri Bhagavan Devi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Baye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite Ananyaschintayanto Mam ये जना पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं महाम्यहम् मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशेऽर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढानि मायया. So what is the ultimate truth? प्रपञ्चो यदि विद्येत निवर्तेत न संशयः मायामात्रमिदं द्वैतम् अद्वैतं परमार्थतः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता एकादशोऽध्यायः विश्वरूपदर्शनयोगः. ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमं व्यक्तसम्भवम् अंडस्यान्तस्पि मे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी. ओम. Now chant shloka 48, shloka 148 and proceed further. Shri Bhagavanuvach न वेदयज्ञाध्ययनैर्न दानैः न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रैः एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके द्रष्टुं त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीर. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Hadam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the Bhagavad Gita Shastra, 11th chapter, which is called as Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. Now we come to the concluding portion of this chapter, where Bhagavan, on the request of Arjuna, what is he doing now? Going to withdraw the cosmic form, in which there are many things that are pleasurable, wonderful for Arjuna, but the destructive aspect is what creates a lot of fear, agony for Arjuna. So he says, enough of this, go back to normal form. So when Arjuna gives specifically Bhagavan to come back to normal form, Kiritinam, Gadinam, Chakrahastam. So that particular form, Bhagavan gives Arjuna a couple of messages in which he is saying that this particular form that has been what? Revealed to you, this vision of the cosmic form that Arjuna has been bestowed, blessed has not been seen by anybody before. And this kind of vision is impossible to get by merely what? Doing karma and upasana. So, examples have been given. Vedadhyanam, different yajnas, dhanam, tapas, different kriyas, karmas. It's not enough. One has to go beyond karma upasana. It's required, but it's not sufficient. Necessary, but not sufficient to realize the absolute truth. So, Arjuna's vision of the cosmic form, which reveals the Upanishad truth that the Supreme is the substratum for the entire creation. The same message to be understood through study of Vedanta Shastras. Only thing is, Arjuna was lucky, was able to go and see a picture. Okay, we are not lucky enough to see pictures. So what we should do? Should study the Vedanta Shastras, understand his reality, and that is absolute truth. So what is the benefit, sir? Why should I study, sir? Once you understand there is only one absolute truth, there is only one reality, that is Brahman, which is totally devoid of the matter principle. You will also understand that my own true nature is also this absolute truth, which is Brahman, now called as Atman. And once you understand your true nature as pure bliss, you will never be subjected to the what? Vagaries of the universe, including your physical body, emotions, thoughts. Are you not going through so many different challenges? Why? The mind gets attached to matter. So understand the supreme truth. So go beyond karma and upasana is the message of sloka number 48. Though literally Bhagavan is saying by doing all this, you cannot see. So see, one cannot see Brahman. You can see Krishna Paramatma, provided your tapas is very intense, he may present himself in a physical form. Brahman cannot be seen by any tapas or any kind of thing. Only by knowledge you realize Brahman has my true nature. Now, Bhagavan now says, don't worry, my dear Arjuna, you have become very fearful of my fierce form. So what I'll do is, I'll withdraw this fierce form. So Bhagavan is like what? Mayavi magician. 1 minute he can be in this form, next second he can change the form. Sloka number 49. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Mātem vyatha māca vimūಢa bhāvaha drishtva rūpam ghoramīn mamedam ghoramīdring mamedam vyapetabhi प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
श्रीभगवानुवाच माते व्यथा मा च विमूढभावः दृष्ट्वा रूपं घोरमीदृण्ममेदम् व्यपेतभिः प्रीतमनाः पुनस्त्वं तदेव मे रूपमिदं प्रपश्य.
Very good. All of us together. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Māte vyatha māca vimūಢa bhāvaha drishtva rūpam ghoramīdrum vyapetabhi prītamanah punastvam tadeva me rūpamidam prapashya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So Bhagavan is saying now to Arjuna, hey Arjuna, yes, there is an aspect of my cosmic form which is very fearful. What is that aspect? That aspect denotes what? Layakarta. So Bhagavan is Srishtikarta, Sthitikarta and Layakarta. Also, the entire dissolution happens because of the Brahma Tattvam. That particular aspect is very fearful, is very frightening form of Bhagavan. So Bhagavan says, don't worry. Seeing this frightening form of mine, you should not have any fear or any delusion. So Why does fear and delusion arise in the mind when you see this form? Because of lack of jnanam. So, see, this aspect of what? Destruction or some kind of damage or some kind of problem, while Arjuna saw the ultimate dissolution, the same thing in limited form happens in our life. Yes or no? Suppose you get some kind of disease, some kind of what? A small accident, something happens. Okay, moment we see blood coming out of some place, we get very fearful. Yes or no? Why? Because automatically our mind is attached to that physical aspect, and so we don't know what is going to happen. And so the attachment to the physical aspect, lack of knowledge of my true nature makes attached to physical object. So whether it is my own physical body or somebody close to me, something happens. If you see some small disaster, our mind gets fearful, right? Why, if the same thing multifold happens somewhere else, 5,000 miles away, same, even maybe worse than this, earthquake, so many people dying, so many people having so many problems, you're absolutely blissfully what? Ignoring. Yes or no? Okay, please take care. And analyze, no. The same thing, when it happens somewhere very close to you, close to your kith and kin, then the mind becomes very fearful. But when it happens, same thing in worse form happens far away, you're totally not bothered. Say, okay, please take care. Right? So we'll see the news and then what? It's a news item. So we'll share with somebody, you know what? Cyclone happened there, forest fire there, floods, 10,000 people died. We'll tell other people. Whereas when it happens to us or close to us, somebody close to us, we become what? Totally overcome with what? Tension, problem, right? So Bhagavan says, similarly, looking at this form, which is not only the form, what is happening with this form of destruction is people are getting what? Killed and other things. Don't fear, don't have any moham or what? Have the right understanding. Don't get into wrong understanding. This is a part and parcel of any physical existence. What did Bhagavan say in second chapter? Jatasya dhruvo mrityuhu dhruvam janma mritasya cha tasmada pariharyarthe natvam shochitumarhasi. So especially when somebody close to us passes away, some people become very dejected, disappointed, and very takes a lot of time for them to come out of the depression. Some people recover quickly if you got understanding of Vedanta Shastras. Yes, it is an event. You should show your what? Anukampa, compassion to people around, but you should not get mentally affected. That is something that you learn more and more when you study Vedanta Shastras. You'll understand that the physical body will come and it will go. Don't get worried about it. What is the first shloka Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita? What? Panditaha na anushochanti. So important. Don't gatasuna gatasumscha nanushocanti panditaha. So the first shloka of Bhagavad Gita. So wise people do not worry, do not have any change of state of mind, whether with respect to some being born or somebody dying. Gatasuna agatasumscha nanushocanti panditaha. Very important. So that's what you should understand. So don't worry about death and destruction. It is part and parcel of life. Now, anyway, since Arjuna, indirectly Bhagavan is saying you have not got jnanam, what I will do? To make your mind free from fear. That means what? Since the form is affecting you, that means what? So, you are not only alone. Even Arjuna is very much connected to the physical form, to the matter principle, still not got jnanam. So, he says, now I will remove this, what? Fearful form, so that your mind can be calmed down. So with a pleased mind, you can what? See my form again. What you requested, the old form, not the Vishwarupa Darshana. So look at it. Arjuna asked for Vishwarupa Darshanam. So went through different emotions, finally decided this is not for me at this point in time. Like that, many people, though you go through some things, finally you decide that this is not for me, come back to normal. So Bhagavan is also saying that I'll go back to the very same form of mind which you had requested. Now we'll do Padavibhaga Anmaya for shloka number 49. Ma. Here, Ma doesn't mean mother. Ma means nor, no. Okay. Ma, te, vyatha, ma, cha, vimudha bhavaha. So that is one word, vimudha bhavaha. Drishtva, rupam, ghoram, idrik. The word is idrik. Mama idam. Clear? Idrik. That when you break becomes idrik. Idrik mama idam. So the reason the akara won't come for mama is because the ending word is idrik. Not idrika. Idrik. Mama idam. So count. Ma te vyatha ma cha vimudha bhavaha drishtva rupam ghoram idrik mama idam. How many? 12. Very good. Now, vyapeta bhihi. So, vyapeta bhihi is one word. Vyapeta bhihi prita manaha punaha tvam tat eva me rupam idam prapashya. Clear? 22. All of you got 100 of 100. My Guruji will give 120 out of 100. So, good. You're all coming to the end of Gita Shastram study, getting ready for Upanishad study with Padavibhaga Anmaya. Now look at the Anmaya. Drishtva idrik idam ghoram rupam. Where is Drishtva? Should be able to catch Drishtva. Where is Drishtva? In the first word of the second padam. Drishtva idrik has been, no, the word has been broken. Ghoram idrik mama idam. Idrik from there. Idam ghoram. Rupam mama. Ma te vyatha. Ma cha vimudha bhavaha. So two words you underline. Vyatha and vimudha bhavaha. Vyatha means fear. Vimudha bhavaha is delusion. What is the root cause of fear and delusion? Root cause of fear, delusion, anxiety, problem is ignorance. Very good. Avidyayam antare vartamana. So understand the root cause is ignorance. Okay. Ma te vyatha ma cha vimudha bhavaha. Now, pritamanaha. Pritamanaha vyapeta tvam prapashya punaha idam tat eva rupam me. Easy? Should I repeat again? Now look at this shloka, two groups. First group, drishtva idrik idam ghoram rupam mama ma te vyatha ma cha vimudha bhavaha. So far clear? Anmaya? Yes or no? Somebody can confirm. Huh? Now, second group, pritamanaha. Where is it? Third padam, second word. Pritamanaha vyapetabhihi. They're all what? State of mind. So Bhagavan is saying, come back to this state of mind for Arjuna. Pritamanaha tvam prapashya. So when you do Anvaya, automatically meaning will fall in place. So, Pritamanaha Vipetavihi Tvam Prapashya. Punaha Tvam, from the take Tvam. Last word Prapashya. Clear? Tvam Prapashya. What? See, Punaha Idam Tad Eva Rupam. Idam Rupamidam Idam Tadeva Tat Eva Rupam. Tadeva Rupam Idam becomes Idam Tad Eva Rupam. Clear? Of whom may. The may in between the last padam becomes the last word. So far clear? Is it easy or difficult? Anybody can confirm? PVA team got Danvaya? Now clear? Okay. Some more clarity when you look at the meaning through Anmaya. Drishtva. Drishtva means seeing. Is a what? Present continuous verb. Drishtva. Idrik idam ghoram rupam. Such idrik means such a what? This kind of ghoram rupam, frightening form. So, seeing such a frightening form of whom Mama, Bhagavan is saying. So, is Bhagavan frightened of the frightening form? Put a different question. Bhagavan is still frightened? Huh? How can he be? Because it is his form. So, he's saying, Arjuna, you're seeing my frightened form, seeing this kind of frightening form, fierce form, mama, of mine. So it's an aspect. It means what? Neither the frightening form, nor the normal form, nor some other form is absolute real what? Principle of what? Bhagavan or Ishvara. Are you getting the point? Why? Because Bhagavan is beyond name and form. Supreme is beyond name and form. Cannot be comprehended either by any of the sense organs beyond the eyes, ears, nose. Ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, avyayam. Oh, he says that seeing such a frightening form, fierce form of mine, ma te vyatha. Mama is of mine. Shashti bhakti. Of mine. Ma means what? May you not have what? Vyatha. Vyatha means fear. So we chant Traimbaka mantram, Traimbakam me jamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukume bandhana nutyor mukshiya mamritat. Last word mamritat, break it as ma plus amritat. Ma amritat. Ma means what? So may you not disconnect me from amritatvam. Though the physical body may pass away, but I should be connected to amrit. This ma means not. So may you not have fear. Here you can put neither fear, may have neither fear, macha vimudha bhavaha, vimudhatma. What is vimudhatma? Mudha means what? One is in delusion. Fool, right? Vimudhaha. So, vimudhatma, vimudha bhavaha, macha vimudha bhavaha. Neither fear, mate vyatha, macha vimudha bhavaha, nor delusion. Moham, vimudham, moham, all are synonyms. So, what, see, as Acharya Shankara says, when you see a rope, right, in a very mild light, light is not very powerful, it is very curved, automatically, what does the mind think? Huh? Mind automatically thinks it is a snake, correct? And you're 100% sure it is a snake. And moment the mind decides and confirms to itself, to yourself that it is a snake, then what happens? Does it stop there? Okay, it's a snake. Are you going to be happy? What you will do? Fear will arise, correct? So look at what is happening. Lack of reality of the existence of rope created the delusion. Write down delusion or moham or wrong understanding. What is moham? Seeing right as wrong, wrong as right. Seeing snake as what? Rope as snake is delusion. So because of delusion, so what happened? Root cause is ignorance. From that arose delusion or moham, created a form. Is a real snake there? No. Form of snake is created in the mind. And even without a real snake, one can get fear of the snake. Can you see the beauty of the mind? Really, snake is not there. But the mind has created a form of snake, and all the consequences, all the things you see in National Geographic, some picture here, what all snake does, everything you will see, and you will start what? Recollecting everything, it will come in torrent and immediately fearful. Yes or no? Until one jnani should go that way. They'll say, look, it is not a snake, it's only a rope. You will take it in hand and show that it's only a rope. Even then you say, no, 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 it's still snake. Take some time for you to get out of the fear or not. So once the fear engulfs the mind, it will take a lot of time. So what is the root cause of everything? Root cause of both delusion and fear is what? Ignorance. Similarly, lack of knowledge of reality makes us what? Have this delusion of all things happening around us. Are they normally constant, everything peaceful? Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Everything is very peaceful. Everybody is very peaceful. Everybody is very calm. Always happy. Is that the way your environment is? Tell me. Huh? Venkatraman there is very clear. Never. Never ever. So you are trying to come to a state of peace of mind. Something else, somebody will come and bother you, right? Or if nobody is there to bother you, you yourself will start getting some kind of thought in the mind and you will lose a peace of mind. So, what is the real root cause? You can apply so many things like applying bandage on a serious, deep wound or ulcer. Keeping on applying bandage will not give solution. What you should do? Out of which, you have to go to right doctor, get operated, remove the root cause, ulcer, and then you put bandage and it will solve the problem. Similarly, any amount of karma, upasana, what inner engineering, art, nothing is going to help if you don't remove the root cause, which is ignorance. Root cause is ignorance, because of which fear, delusion, everything happens. All your change of state of mind, mood, everything. And one can remove this avidya, ajnanam by what is the only way? There are not thousand ways to remove ajnanam. There's only one way. What is the way? Study of Vedanta Shastras. So Vakyarthascha Vicharyatam Sudhisharah Paksha Samashriyatam. Acharya Shankara says. Sit down with a traditional teacher, Sadvidvan Upasupritam Pratidinam Tat Paduka Sevyatam Brahmekaksharamatyatam Sudhisharo Vakya Samakarnyatam. So study the Vedanta Shastra, the Guru, and analyze the Mahavakya, study of Upanishads. Unless you understand Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, this fear will not go. So, anyway, Bhagavan is saying, for the time being, since you are having the fear of my fierce form, what I will do is, presently, first you don't fear. I am the same person only. I am not different. I am the same person only, taken a different form. Sometimes you also put some different form to create fear to somebody, right? Like that, Bhagavan says, just my original form. Now I put on different form right now. Now what you should do? Pritamanaha means what? With a pleased mind. Pritamanaha. For whom Pritamanaha? Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, with a Pritamanaha, with a pleased mind, with the mind that is calm, composed, and Vyapeta bhihi. Vyapetam means fear. Vyapeta bhihi means free from fear, bereft of fear. So, with the mind that is calm and without any fear, fearlessness, without any fear, calm mind, pleased mind, what you should do? Tvam prapashya. Tvam, you prakarshena pashya. See, what? Punaha, again. Idam Tat eva rupam. Now that very same form which you had asked for in bracket. So that means what? Bhagavan is undergoing transformation of form now. Should visualize, should imagine. Bhagavan is a fierce form where destruction, all that Arjuna is seeing. To him, Bhagavan is now changing the form. Idam tad. That what? Idam tad. This form I'm going to now present is going to be that very same form of mine which you had requested. So Bhagavan is saying, yes, for an ignorant person, there will be fear of death, fear of destruction, fear of casualties, fear of any so-called unpleasant events. That's how you should understand Gita. So one is what Bhagavan is telling Arjuna with Vishwarupam. But what is it? How do you apply it to ourselves? So the fear and ignorance, fear and delusion, the root cause ignorance. I should work very hard to remove the ignorance from my mind. Then only I'll be fearless. What is the mantra? Upanishad mantras. I actually quoted Abhayam Vai Janaka Praptosi. So Abhayam Pratishtham Bindate. One who gets Brahma Jnanam is established in fearlessness. So focus on getting jnana. Once you understand reality, nothing can shake you. Anything that happens, it cannot what? Impact your mind. So now look at what Acharya Shankara says. Shloka number 49. Acharya's Bhashyam. Mate vyatha iti. Mate vyatha. Ma bhoot te bhayam. I told you, no? Vyatha means what? Bhayam, fear. Macha vimudha bhavaha. Vimudha chittata means what? Delusion. So without delusion, without fear, drishtva upalabhya rupam ghoram idrik yatadharshitam mama idam. So what you are seeing now, right now, which is ghoram, very fearful. So now what you see, vyapeta bhihi, vigata bhihi. Bhagavan is vigata bhihi few times in Bhagavad Gita. Vigata bhihi, vigata bhayaha, प्रीतमनाः च सन् पुनः भूयः त्वं तदेव Acharya says Chaturbhujam Rupam. That's what Arjuna wanted, right? So the original form with four arms, what? Shanka Chakra Gadadharam. So Acharya clarity. Tava Ishtam Rupam. So you like this form, I'll come in this form. So now what is the message? If your tapas is very intense to Bhagavan, that supreme which is beyond name and form will appear in the form that you like. For example, for Ganaka Rishi, what happened? Same supreme presented as Lord Ganesha. So like that, for that you have to do intense tapas. So here is saying, Shanka Chakra Gadadharam Tava Ishtam Rupam Idam Prapashya. Now you see. So what happened? Bhagavan is now going to change his form. Somebody should explain, no? See, in your picture, film and all, they can show one particular form, another form. Change of dress they can show. But it is only a text. Vedavyasa is writing. So somebody has to explain, narrate. Ken told correctly. Yeah. So Bhagavan is undergoing transformation of the form. Who has to give the commentary? Who is the person? Commentator for Gita? Sanjaya. Now you see, Sanjaya says, Sanjaya Uvacha Ityarjunam Vasudevastathoktva Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha Ashvasayamasa cha Bhitamenam Bhutva Punah Saumya Vapur Mahatma.
Sanjaya Uvacha Ityarjunam Vasudevasthatokva Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha Ashvasayamasa cha Bhitamenam Bhutva Punah Saumya Vapur Mahatma.
Very good. All of us together. Sanjaya Uvacha इत्यर्जुनं वासुदेवस्तथोक्त्वा स्वकं रूपं दर्शयामास भूयः आश्वासयामास च भीतमेनं भूत्वा पुनः सौम्य वपुर्महात्मा ओम शांति शांति शांति. So now Sanjaya is now explaining what he's seeing. That means what? Sanjaya is focusing. He's doing his job properly. Edam Vyasa gave the what? Vyasa prasadaya mama drishtva. Sanjaya is able to see everything because of the blessing of Vedam Vyasa. He's doing his job correctly as expected, not like all of us. Some job they give it to us, what we do? He won't do that. After 1 hour, somebody has to follow up. Have you done? Have you done? So Sanjay is doing his job properly, seeing clearly. So after saying these words, Sanjay is saying that having said these words to Arjuna, Lord Krishna is now what? Showing again his original form, which is pleasing to Arjuna. So having assumed this pleasing form, now what? Normal. Everything's back to normal. We say no? Like what happens? Many of you go on some kind of trip for many days, pack everything, go everywhere, and then after coming back home, after a couple of days, back to normal, right? Like that. Now everything is back to normal. Having coming back to the normal form, Bhagavan is now consoling Arjuna. Since Arjuna, Bhagavan has come to normal form very quickly, but Arjuna has not come to normal so quickly, right? Suppose there is a shock. Is it like a switch? Is the mind like a switch? One moment, it's full of shock. Next minute, normal. Is it possible? So it will take lot of time. You see, no? Whether it is children or even middle-aged people, elders also, they will be in the same state of mind. Some people will keep on blabbering, all these things. Some people will not blabber. Some people will that. Yes or no? Have you seen? Huh? Some event happens. Somebody passes away. Somebody will keep on what? In Kannada, we say, Godu Kodukolodu. Continuous age. They'll keep on doing every other day. It'll take a lot of time. After that, what will happen? What Shastras say? After having taken all the tamarind, puli, uppu, karam, everything, all will get forgotten in no time. Quickly back to normal. Nah. Only for few days. All this, what? Sorrow and everything, back to normal. So Arjuna is still taking some time to recover. So Bhagavan is going to speak a few words to console the frightened Arjuna. Arjuna is still frightened, not coming out of the fear. So let's look at the Padavibhaga Anvaya for shloka number 50, 50. Sanjayaha uvacha iti Arjunam. Why Arjunam, not Arjuna? Why Arjunam? What vibhakti it is? Arjunam. Dvitiya vibhakti. So understand vibhakti. Iti Arjunam Vasudevaha Tatha Uktva Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa. One word. Bhuyaha. Then Ashvasayamasa. So it's all verbal form. Past tense. Ashvasayamasa cha bhitam enam. So you cannot measure the word in Sanskrit by number of letters. Ashvasayamasa maybe one word. Enam also is one word. Okay? Ashvasayamasa cha, even chakaram is one word. Bhitam enam bhutva punaha saumya vapuhu mahatma. Clear? Very good. 17. Now, at the Anmaya. Sanjayaha uvacha uktva iti tatha Arjunam Vasudevaha Darshayamasa Bhuyaha Swakam Rupam cha bhutva saumya vapuhu punaha mahatma ashvasayamasa enam bhitam. Very fast, no? I'll repeat again now. Sanjayaha uvacha uktva. Where is uktva? Vasudevas tathoktva. From there you take uktva, right? Number one there. So uktva. Sanjaya uvacha is AB. Don't count. Uktva. Iti tatha. Where is iti? Anybody? First word. Tatha. Where? Tathoktva. Tatha uktva. Now it is becoming easier, right? So if you are very studious, you will write the Padavibhaga in vertical form, one below the, then easily you can catch the word when I am saying. Iti tatha. To whom? Arjunam. Where is Arjunam? Ityarjunam. Iti plus the second word, right? Very good. Who is spoken? Vasudevaha. Very next word. Then, very easy. Darshayamasa. Big word. You can catch it in the second padam. Bhuyaha. Last word. Clear so far? Then, Swakam. First word of the second padam. Swakam Rupam. Should be very easy. So, no, so far, clear? Swakam Rupam. Cha Chakaram. Third padam. Cha Bhutva Saumya Vapuhu. Bhutva. Where is it? Bhutva Punaha. Bhutva Saumya Vapuhu. First part of the last word. Punaha. Before that, Mahatma. Not Sambodhana. It is what? Bhagavan being addressed as Mahatma, being called as Mahatma by Sanjaya. Ashvasayamasa. So two big words for you. Darshayamasa, Ashvasayamasa. Enam bhitam. Clear? Bhitam enam becomes enam bhitam. PBA team clear, no? Easy? Huh? Okay, we can do meaning and then we can end the class. Sanjayaha uvacha. As I told, Sanjaya is now explaining what is happening after Arjuna requested Bhagavan to go back to normal form. Bhagavan also is heeding to Arjuna's request and coming back to normal form. How it happened? Sanjaya is explaining. That's how Bhagavan Vedam Vyasa is now as if picturizing to you what is happening there, right? When Sanjaya gives commentary, you should understand this is what happened. Uktva. Sanjaya is saying, having said, what? Iti tatha. So the following, what earlier, what all shlokas here refer to? 47, 48 and 49, three shlokas. Whatever there, Bhagavan has told, having said thus, to whom? Arjunam. See, it's very clear. Only one guru, one shishya. Normally, it should be only one guru. There will be multiple shishyas. There is only one disciple. So, very easy. To whom he has told? To Arjuna. Arjunam Vasudevaha. So, few words Sanjaya is using about Bhagavan. One here is Vasudevaha, another is Mahatma. Okay, Vasudevaha. Lord Krishna. Not Vasudevaha. Who is Vasudevaha? Vasudeva is father, right? Father. Be Sanskrit slightly should be careful. Vasudeva Sutam Devam. Vasudeva Sutam Vasudevaha. Lord Krishna, what did he do? Darshayamasa. Past tense. So, showed, revealed. What? Bhuyaha, again. Why again? Earlier, that form was there. Again. Which form? Swakam Rupam, his own form as the normal Krishna. Now you categorize Krishna as normal Krishna, Vishwarupa Krishna. Correct? Vishwarupa Krishna is very fearful. Normal Krishna is very pleasing. So, same showed again. Swakam. Swakam means own, his own. Swakam, his own Rupam form. So, having said the following earlier words, what shlokas? 47, 48, 49 to Arjuna, Lord Krishna revealed the same old form to Arjuna. First part. Second group. Now, cha bhutva saumya vapuhu. Saumya means pleasing, calm. So, cha bhutva, having assumed saumya vapuhu, pleasing form. So now normal form, very happy, right? Sometimes children also get into very different mood. They take avatar, right? What avatar I have taken? Huh? Very, very, what? Problematic. Now you come back to normal form. Cha bhutva saumya vapuhu, having assumed the pleasing form, saumya vapuhu. Punaha, once again. That means what? Earlier he was normal form, comes back the same form. Mahatma, the great Lord. Means what? Bhagavan. Means what? Though he can assume multiple forms for the sake of devotee, he'll assume the form that is pleasing to the devotee. So the great Bhagavan Ashvasayamasa, consoled. So Ashvasa, say no, Ashvasa kodabeko. So Ashvasayamasa. So consoled whom? Enam bhitam. Enam. Enam means what? That bhitam. Bracket, right? Arjunam. So bhitam Arjunam, frightened Arjuna. Arjuna is frightened. Bhagavan is consoling Arjuna. Still that no frightening form is in the mind, fierce form. So Bhagavan comes back to normal form and consoles Arjuna and says, what is the way to come out of fear? Bhagavan will explain later. So chant again. Sanjay Uvacha, Sloka 50, end the class. Sanjay Uvacha, Ityarjunam Vasudevastathoktva, Swakam Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaha, Ashvasayamasa cha Bhitamenam, Bhutva Punah Saumya Vapurmahatma. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Shubhamastu Samasta Sanmangalani Bhutyayata. Hari Om will continue next Thursday morning, remaining portion of 11th chapter. Narayana.